Hey everybody, today's lesson is going to be on converting metric measurements. And if you remember, you're multiplying and dividing by powers of 10. This lesson should be as simple as moving a decimal point. Let's review a few things first. This here is a conversion sheet that I have given you access to through a download right here on the page, this assignment page, just below the assignment. You can download it onto your computer. You'll have that with you for this whole assignment and for anything we do here online, especially for the remainder of this unit. Even up to the test. You can use it on the test once we take it. The big things to remember when converting measurements, it's the same as it was with the customary units, with like feet to inches and such. If I'm going from the little one, inches, to the big one, feet, I'm going to divide. So 36 inches, the littler inches, divided by 12 to the bigger foot is going to be 3 feet. And then big to little is multiply. So if I'm going from the larger, say, 8 yards, and I want to convert that to feet, I'm going to multiply that 8 by 3. 8 yards is 24 feet. It's a little bit simpler with metrics because that metrics is all base 10. So we've got those tens, those hundreds, those thousands. And really, if you remember the ones, because we had, let's just review. We had here King Henry, and this is a shot. Now, like I'm like sitting right on top of the video below. I just captured this picture off of the review of the metric measurements. King Henry danced uniquely down Central Main. Now, if you remember, I told you we didn't need to worry about Henry or danced, and I told you we didn't need to worry about down. Okay, so all we really had were King, uniquely, and Central Main, because we are going to worry, or we are going to deal with centimeters and millimeters. But really, as far as liters and grams go, kilograms and possibly milligrams, but I think for the most part we just do kilograms and grams. So we're talking about the penny and, you know, the 6 apples for the kilogram. So just think about those conversions of, the multiplying and dividing by powers of 10. Remember, I basically just have to remember, well, 5 times 1 is 5. And so I've just got to remember to add those 1, 2, 3 zeros. 5 times 1,000 would be 5,000. Now if I have 6.5 times 1,000, it gets a little bit different, because I have that decimal point in there. I don't want to just add 1, 2, 3 zeros. What I want to do is take the decimal point, which was right here, and move it 1, 2, 3 times. My decimal point's there, so I just need to fill in those 2 extra spots. 6.5 times 1,000 would be 6,500. Just the opposite down here on the bottom with dividing. If I take 7,500, so I've got that 7, 5, 0, 0. And currently my decimal point's right out here on the end. On any whole number, your decimal's at the end whether it pictures it or not. So over here it would be like right there. Okay, and then I've got 1, 2, 3 zeros, but I'm dividing. So I want to go back the other way. When I was multiplying, I take it to the right. When I'm dividing, I want to take it to the left. So we've got 1, 2, 3. It's going to go right in there. So 7,500 divided by 1,000 is 7.5. You know that's one of the most awesome 7s ever written. Okay, 75 times 100 is going to give us the same problem. Okay, I take that 75, and remember my decimal point's right out here on the end. I've got 1, 2 zeros, so I'm going to come in 1, 2. 75 divided by 100 is going to equal 0, because there will be no whole numbers, decimal point 75. So that number would be read 75 hundredths. So remember, when we're multiplying and dividing by those powers of tens, it's just a matter of adding zeros or taking them away, of moving that decimal point either to the right if you're multiplying or to the left if you're dividing. So let's take a look at a couple of charts here, just to kind of start getting the idea of what we're doing. If we've got centimeters, I know that 1 centimeter equals 10 millimeters. So let's put that into the chart there. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. Okay. What happens if I have 2 centimeters? If 1 is 10, then I've got 10, and I've got 10 more. 2 times 10 would be 20. If I've got 3, it's going to be the same thing. I've got 10 and 10 and 10, or 3 times 10 would be 30. Okay? I can do the same thing with the units of capacity there, the liters. If 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters, what if I have 5 liters? Then I've got 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. 5 times 1,000 would be 5,000. Okay, again, I'm really just thinking about taking that decimal point and moving it 1, 2, 3 times. What if I've got 9 liters? Same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,000. We'll move me out of the way for you there so we can see this full chart down at the bottom. Going to be the same idea with kilograms. If 1 kilogram equals 1,000 grams, then say 4 kilograms is going to equal what? 4,000 grams. Or 7 kilograms is going to equal what? 7,000 grams. So you really just want to keep in mind this chart here as we go in through this. Remember, this is on my website. Download it, put it on your computer, print it, do whatever you want, take it, and keep it with you. You can use this on these assignments, you can use this on the test. So let's take a look at some more practice problems. Here we are. Okay, I want you to think about this one. And we're just going to get rid of this here so I can click back and forth between these. Okay? Kilometers to meters. If 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters, 2 kilometers is going to be what? Okay, think about it. Now we're going to totally play Dora the Explorer here, or whatever any of those shows are. Go ahead and tell me. 2 kilometers is? Good. 2,000 meters. At least I'm assuming good. We're going to assume you got it right, because I know how smart you are. 3 kilometers would be? Good. 3,000 meters. And 4 kilometers would be? Good. 4,000 meters. Same thing here. All we're doing is changing the units. Rather than kilometers, kilometers to meters, we're doing liters to milliliters. The numbers are exactly the same. Milliliters are getting smaller, remember? So if we go here, we had milliliters. 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. Okay, but it's still the exact same conversion. So 2 liters, if 1 is 1,000, 2 is, okay, and 3 is, okay, what about 4? 4 liters would be Good. I really hope you're playing along. Otherwise, this just makes me look super dorky talking to a video. Or maybe it look, you look dorky talking back to the video. Either way, let's have some fun. Come on. We've got meters to centimeters. Do you remember what cent? How many cents are in a dollar? Okay, 100 cents are in a dollar, so 100 centimeters are in a meter. Come back and look at the chart here, you would see that. Okay, metric length. We've got 100 centimeters right here in 1 meter. This chart can be your friend through all of this. So if 1 meter, now this one's not actually on the chart, but I'm going to write it here above to help us remember. If 1 meter is 100 centimeters, 5 meters is, okay, 6 meters is, 7 meters is, okay, and last one, 8 meters is. Good. Okay. I really hope you're playing along, because you guys would be repeating this out in class. I know you're not in class. Let's pretend like we are, okay? Few more practice problems here, and then we'll get you on your way. Let's move my video here back out of the way, down to the bottom. Okay. So we've got 6 liters is how many milliliters? Remember, refer back to your chart. 1 liter is 1,000 milliliters, so 6 liters is 6,000 milliliters. 5 meters is how many centimeters? Back to our chart. 1 meter is 100 centimeters, so 5 meters is, good, 500. 2 kilograms. Okay, 2 kilograms is how many grams? Well, if 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams, okay, 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams, then 2 kilograms is, good, 2,000 grams. Just think about that. Ooh, okay, this one's going to be a little bit harder because we're not going from the base of liter or meter. We're going from centimeters to millimeters. But if you reference back to your chart, okay, it tells you right up here. 1 centimeter is 10 millimeters. It just varies by 10. Okay, 1 centimeter is 10 times bigger than a millimeter. So if we go back, 5 centimeters. If 1 centimeter is 10, 5 centimeters is 50 kilograms. We did kilograms here. I'm not going to flip back to the chart. Hopefully you remember that kilo means 1,000. So 12 kilograms. 12 kilograms is 12,000 grams. 4 meters to millimeters. Now do you remember milli? We had milliliter here. 1 liter was 1,000 milliliters. So 1 meter is, yeah, isn't metric so much easier? Base 10, everything's at even 10. Milliliter, millimeter, they're both 1,000. So if 1 meter is 1,000 millimeters, then 4 meters is, whoop, 4,000. 4 meters is 4,000 millimeters. Okay? We're going to use a little bit of logical reasoning here now. And I said this earlier if you were listening. Okay. How many times larger is 1 kilogram than 1 gram? Think about it. If a kilogram is 1,000 grams, 1 times what equals 1,000? 1,000. It's 1,000 times bigger. Because if I've got 1 gram is 1,000 kilograms, 1 times 1,000 will get me that 1,000. Here, how many times longer is 1 meter than 1 centimeter? Cent. Okay, there's that cent again. Kilo is 1,000. Cent is Hopefully you're over there saying 100 because there are 100 cents in a dollar. There's 100 pennies in a dollar. That cent means 100. Okay. Again, I can't stress this little measurement sheet enough. Okay. It tells you, you know, big to little, little to big. Am I supposed to multiply or divide? Okay. So that little is like the smaller, like if I'm going inches to feet, or if I'm going centimeters, the little centimeters to a bigger meter. Big to little would be the other way around. Am I going from a kilogram to a gram? Or am I going from a mile to feet? Okay, so big to little, I'm going to multiply. Little to big, I'm going to divide. We're mostly concerned this week, right now, with metric units of length, metric units of capacity, and metric units of mass. Okay, those three right there. Download this sheet, put it on your computer, print it, have it next to you as you're doing the assignment for this, and have it next to you when you move into the test. If you have any questions, please reach out.